Hello friends, today I'll be presenting you a presentation about the subject POM, which was taught by Dr Mandi to us in our first mod at NITIEIM. It was one of the most exciting subjects that we encountered in the first mod. The first exciting part about the subject was that it was more about practical learning than just bookish knowledge. We had conducted a lot of experiments, different kind of activities in the class, which left an impression, a long-lasting impression for the students, rather than roting from the book, which students do and then forgetting that one day after the exam. There were some slogans in the subject which had a lot of meaning in them. The first one was "Socho becho, becho सीखो, सीखो सोचो," which was told to us by Dr Mandi in the first lecture itself. Second was "बेहतर पढ़ाई के लिए कमाई," and third was "earning by learning and earning for learning." आज की रोटी आज ही कमानी है was taught to us by Dr Mandi, and this slogan told us that whatever we wanted to achieve, we should put in enough efforts for that day in that day itself, so that we are able to achieve the success and not leave the efforts for a time in the future, because we don't know what will happen in the future, whether we would get time or not. Third was the teaching methodology. As I had already told, it was more of a student-driven subject than a teacher-driven subject. The classes were very interactive, and students openly asked questions. There was no hesitation about asking any sort of question to Dr Mandi, and this basically opened the creativeness among the students in the class. Second was experiencing the concepts, because we conducted a lot of practicals in the class. There were a lot of activities, so basically we were able to experience the theory in action. And the third and I think one of the most important part of the subjects was the task of writing the blogs. Once we had conducted the activities, once we had attended class, whatever knowledge we had, we had to write a blog on us. It was our perspective on the topic, and basically by reading our blog what we had written, and then after reading blogs of other students what they had written, we came to know a lot of different perspectives to the same problem. The following activities were conducted in the class. The first was tower building activity, which basically taught us about teamwork, leadership, motivation, goal setting. The second was crossing the valley, which again taught us about teamwork, but work distribution, various kinds of skills, and how an organization structure is formed. Then there was a best CEO award, acceptance speech, where people basically enacted the task of getting a award, and the speech which we had to say in such an occasion. Then there was a problem solving activity, and then a couple of videos were shown in the class. The first was Pink Floyd, and the second was the Three Monks, which were very educational. Now now Gagan would be taking over and explaining the activities in detail.
Well, thank you, Mayank, for the insight that you have given on the subject. Initially, what we have done, it's already been told by you. Now, I will rightly come to the point and tell you what activities we have done and what are our learning from these activities. As you have already told, we have had exercises such as tower building, crossing the valley, and we had to write our perspective and the learning from the Three Monks video. And we were also asked to explain company culture through our blogs. So going on to the first activity, learning from tower building exercise. These are the characteristics that we have learned from the tower building exercises. These are basically the gist of what we have learned. First one is efficiency, second is effectiveness, third is coordination, and fourth is effective goal setting. Well, I'll come to the points one by one and explain you what exactly we have learned through it. First one is efficiency. we realized that efficiency is one thing that explains us how to do something in the right manner. So efficiency led us to improve our productivity. Exercise such as this one, the tower building, we got to improve our, we got to widen our horizon and make the tower a taller one. The second one is effectiveness. Effectiveness basically means that how we are doing the right thing, where we are doing the right thing. Third one is coordination. Coordination was very important in our exercise. Things like, there was a part of the exercise where a blindfolded person was asked to lay up the blocks one over the other, and in this case coordination was very important because it integrates the activities and also points out the different parts of the exercise. The fourth one is effective goal setting. We really require to have a very effective goal setting because it enables us to reach to it. And also a very ambitious goal setting is very important because a manager who has a very good foresightedness will improve on this fact and will eventually achieve the goal. Okay. Now moving on to the next activity, I'll tell you what we learned from it. The second activity was. Now the second activity that we had come across was the award-winning Three Monks video. It was a video where the plot was there were three monks and everybody was reluctant to bring water to quench their thirst. And this is a basic human nature where everybody is unwilling to work, and then finally we realized that how with teamwork we can achieve our goal, and basically we learned about teamwork, mutual respect, behavioral and values assessment, and synergy. So I'll come to the point, the first point, where teamwork is very necessary. It showed us that by utilizing each one's efficiency equally and improving on the synergies of each other, we can achieve the goal easily and very early. The second one is mutual respect and trust, where we realize that in a team, everybody has to gain trust from everybody, and we have to be faithful with everyone. So it is a very important aspect of teamwork. The second one is behavioral and values assessment, understanding how each member of the leadership team views themselves and responds to others in the team. Everybody in the team has different roles, which makes him or herself very important. And we have to talk about everybody's strengths and weaknesses. We have to do something so as to come over the weaknesses that each one possesses and hinder it by everybody others respect and strength. The fourth one is synergy. Synergy is basically what everybody has thing in common, and it improves on the productivity of a group in large. Now I'll come to the third activity that we have come across in our course. The third one was 3 idiots valley crossing exercise. Basically the plot which can be shown on the watermark of the slide also. There were 3 persons and there was a valley where each had to cross one. This is how it was done. We were given a rod and we had to we have to cross the valley, and by teamwork how we achieved it. So basically the 4 facets of this learning were teamwork, interdependence, peer support, and vision and mission. Teamwork, as I already told you, it accounts for the productivity and efficiency part of the team. Interdependence is very important. Interdependence causes us to have faith in each other member of the team, and this will lead to the achievement of the goal. Third is peer support. Peer support is very, very important because when one is down in the dumps, the other colleagues will come up and help you out. Fourth is having a vision and mission. A vision and mission is very important to achieve any goal, because it makes everybody to have a single sight of a goal, and everybody then goes for it full throttle. Okay. Now I'll come to a word of thanks. As has been shown in the picture, Dr. Mandi has been very inspirational in the methodology that he has taught us, and I would like to thank him on behalf of entire NITIEIM students for making us learn in a very fun-filled and practical manner. Thank you, sir. Thank you.